Feeling good today. What's up, everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge in 5. A little housekeeping before we get to the stars of the show. Breaking news just moments ago, Jalen Hurts has been cleared. He is a full go this weekend for the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't forget, coming up at the bottom of the hour on this same channel, whether you're watching on YouTube, listening on Apple or Spotify, we have our divisional round playoff mega preview with me and the boys, M Squared, the Maestro, RJ White, the Stoic One, coming up in less than 30 minutes right here on this same channel. All right, we have no time to waste. Let's bring in the stars of the show. You know them, you love them. We got the speculator, we got EC. And EC, I got to tell you, for you to cash Middle Tennessee State yesterday, you needed a little overtime. Better lucky than good, big boy. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach. Also on the show yesterday, you dogged me because I said take the over in the second half of the Knicks and the Raptors. It was 222.5. Now it got overtime at 220, and you're like, let the big boys handle the NBA.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd throw in an NBA play today.
It was a bad bet.
A winner's a winner.
They scored. It wasn't a winner.
It was. It went to overtime.
It was 99 in the second half. That's what we were talking about. Second half bet was 106. That was a bad bet.
It counts overtime.
Bet. Oh my God. That was a bad bet. Just because it went to overtime doesn't mean it was the right bet.
A win is a win. Cash
it. Everybody's asking, where are the Cohen heads at? Where are you at in the chat? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look who we have in the chat today. My man Buckets. Now, if he's still on his pain meds, be very careful what you ask him. I want him to keep his job. All right, now let's get into it. Speculator, I did a little recap this morning, and next to your name, what a shock. Do you know what I saw?
You have to have seen green check marks.
Check mark. You just keep doing your work, big boy. Last night, I think it was Dak over, and what was your other one?
Tom Brady went way over. We had over 42.5, and that man threw 66 pass attempts last night.
And I was going to give out $200 because Buckets added a play under 28 completions, 28.5 completions. So I said, if that's hit, I said, there's no way. He had 44 completions. He had no shot of coming in. But Buckets, keep your day job. All right, here we go. Specty, start us off.
Yeah, so we were going to go with the Milwaukee Bucks at -4.5, but with Giannis Antetokounmpo just got said that he was going to be out. We're going to go to the props market. Drew Holiday over 21.5 points. In the last 5 games this season that Drew Holiday has played without Giannis Antetokounmpo, he has averaged 20.5 points, and 2 of the last 3, which were within a week, were 24 points and 35. The Raptors give up about 23 points per game when it comes to point guards or shooting guards, as both Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr. have below average defensive ratings at 115 apiece. I did see in the chat real quick on the over on this game of 222, just to let you know, our SportsLine AI model has that at 225, so I do like that as well.
All right, very, very good. By the way, quick shout out to Jackson Snyder in the chat, one of the voices of the KCAC in Kansas, where I grew up, where I played. I did a little interview for him pregame on Saturday. He says, I watch the show all the time. I called him out. I said, no, you don't. Yes, he does. So, Jackson, what's good, my man? Now, up next, I'm going to go EC. Hold tight. You got the Maestro spot today. Now, I got 2 big plays, and I'm about to prove to EC that he's not the only one that can do college basketball. I'm leaving the NBA to the side because there's only 4 games, and I made one of the plays this morning. I'm going to go Clemson first, +4 over Wake Forest. Why are people still sleeping on this team? They're 7-0 in the ACC. They just beat Duke by double digits. I don't care if they're on the road. I don't care if Wake Forest is playing pretty good. Clemson, you're going to give me 4 -110. I'll take that all day. Then the other one, yes, they're my favorite team. But if EC can pick Arizona, I can pick Kansas. And they're going on the road to the Little Big Apple. Now, few people know this, but back in high school, just a few years ago, my point guard went to K-State. His older brother, Steve Henson, went to the NBA from K-State. So I've got to look over my shoulder. My entire city, my town, went to K-State. But my favorite team is KU. Money line, they're laying 2. I don't want that. Why? Let me check my notes. The last several games, here's KU. All wins, by the way. By 2 over Iowa State, by 4 over AU, by 14 over West Virginia, 3 over Texas Tech, 2 over Oklahoma State. So why would we lay any points? They win close games. Tonight will be close, but KU will get the job done. EC, that's how you give 2 basketball plays out. Now, if you'd like to follow that, please try.
Coach, I want to start first. I actually like Kansas State tonight, money line. So would you like a showdown?
First of all, it's not would you like a showdown? No, you're asking, are you in or are you out? That's how you ask for it.
Are you in or are you out?
AB, you know what to do.
It's gonna be a showdown.
You were bragging before the show. I'm 2-1 on showdowns. So for about, it is a late game, so I'll give you a couple extra hours. You're about to be back to 500, big boy. So enjoy it while you can.
Coach, this is not one of my plays, but I saw a video the other day of Kansas State practicing court storming their security guards. They already know what's going to happen. Kansas State wins this game tonight. So I'm rolling with it. Thank you for the extra $100 later. I will appreciate it. All right. Got 3 plays, 2 of them in college basketball tonight. Let's go back to our Tuesday trend, which is Wisconsin overs at home. Now, we played it a couple weeks ago and had a terrible loss against Minnesota. Last week we hit it. We're going back to the well this week. Penn State, Wisconsin over 129.5. Penn State's averaging more than 75 points a game, only 71 in regulation on the road. Wisconsin averaging nearly 71 points a game at home. But 6 of the last 7 Penn State games have gone over. 5 of the last 7 Wisconsin games have gone over. I like those trends. Give me that over 129.5. I think this one goes in the mid-130s. All right, another one. Next college basketball play, Georgia and Kentucky over 133. Now, I saw this play somewhere as high as 135.5 earlier. I think it's settled around 134.5. But I got it at 133 this morning. Kentucky's averaging 75.5 points, almost 82 at home. Georgia's averaging 70. That's way over 133. There's your math of the day. Last year, the score was 92-77. I think this line is about 10 points off. I think it'll be in the 140s. So I really like that over. And then I'm going to continue my over trend. And I'm going to go to the sport, Coach, where you said I don't know as much as the experts. Well, I'm going to give you an expert play here, and I think you probably like it. Dame Lillard is on a heater right now. His over PRA tonight, points, rebounds, and assists, is 43.5 at Denver. He scored 30-plus points in 5 straight. In his last 3, he has 50, 55, 51, and 49 points, rebounds, and assists. And in the 3 previous games against Denver this year, 45, 56, and 49 PRA. He's going to score 40 tonight. This one is flying over. Let's take it.
Oh, there's going to be about 250 points scored in this game tonight. I almost played the over. But I've been having issues lately playing overs that are like 235 or higher, and then a star player gets benched or decides not to play 30 minutes before game, and that takes 15 points off the board. That's the only reason I didn't play it. By the way, in the chat, Glenn says, this sucks. I already bet Kansas. Coach never wins these. LOL. Glenn, don't add the LOL. If you want to come at me, but don't back away after you say it. You could be dead to me after today. Could be. You want to see my Venmo account? Oh, I win these so much of the time. But, Glenn, I see you. All right. EC, a lot of people are rolling with me. A lot of people are rolling with you. A lot of people. Big Cheesy says, doing it for the Cohen heads. Do you actually have a T-shirt? Like if I start an early edge show, should I make a Cohen heads T-shirt?
Yeah, I'd wear it every day. It'd be better than my polo shirts. I'm all right. I'm good with it. Let's go.
It's not about you. It's about the people at home.
No, it's about me. Come on, Coach.
Grab your paper. Grab your pencil. Here's the recap, courtesy of our 5-tool player on the 1s and the 2s. Speculator, one big prop tonight from the Bucks, who, Giannis, he looked fantastic 24 hours ago. Apparently he can't play tonight. Drew Holiday over 21.5 points, minus 125. Then EC is on Penn State, Wisconsin, over 129.5. Georgia, Kentucky, over 133. And then from the NBA, Blazers and the Nuggets, Damian Lillard to go over 43.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Then 2 plays tonight. You're going to cash with the coach. You're going to do it with Clemson +4, Kansas on the money line, and let's add a little showdown to make it a little bit more interesting with my man EC. Do not forget, coming up at the bottom of the hour, our mega preview for the divisional round of the playoffs. And you could not ask for 4 better matchups than what we have this weekend. But how do you get ready? Well, you bring in the 3 best minds the NFL has to offer at SportsLine. RJ White, Maestro, and M Squared coming up in less than 30 minutes. But with that being said, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these in 5 tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. EC, speculator. AB always doing work behind the scenes. I am the coach. Tell all your friends we're here multiple times a day. Just turn on those notifications. Then every time we start a show, boom, you get notified and don't miss one single second of the early edge, where sometimes, oh yes, just sometimes, we do it in 5. Good luck.